Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast. This episode I'll be showcasing the trailer for the 13th Doctor Adventures Ride or Die, which releases in January 2026. Before we get on with that episode, I'm recording this episode on the 11th of December 2025, and obviously in the previous episode I talked about the announcement of this release, but as I do with all my Big Finish trailer discussion videos episodes, because if you're listening to it, it's not a video obviously, then you can so I'm going to go through all the information that we know and then show you the trailer, which as always I've not listened to beforehand, so we'll be listening to it all together for the first time. So the 13th Doctor Adventures Ride or Die has been written by Rishona Patel and stars Jodie Whittaker as the 13th Doctor, Mandip Gill as Yasmin Khan, as well as Madison Bullimont as the tourist, who we meant to believe is the main, like the big villain for Series 1 of the 13th Doctor Adventures at Big Finish. But getting a bit ahead of myself, here's the synopsis. The Doctor and Yaz have been sent a list of coordinates, each one pointing to a location in time and space where people are disappearing, but why? The trail leads to a war-torn world where conscripted humans battle the terrifying Banshee. Can the Doctor end this conflict before she loses her best friend? It was recorded on the 25th and 27th of June 2025, and it was recorded at the Fitzroy Post, with writer Rishona Patel saying the 13th Doctor Adventures really are incredibly special. This TARDIS team still feel fresh from their TV adventures, which mean we can do modern and relevant storytelling in a way that wouldn't seem quite right in other ranges. As such, I threw absolutely everything I could into Ride or Die to make it feel like a hard-edged contemporary science fiction drama. There's no coziness or nostalgia here, and as a result, this one certainly isn't your average episode. Plus, in the background, there's an even bigger story arc starting to unfold. The cover art was done by Raf Wolbank. The director was Ken Bentley. The executive producers were Jason Haigh-Ellery and Nicholas Briggs. The producer was Noga Flation. The script editor was Matt Fitton. Sound designer was done by Joe Kramer, and the senior producer was John Ainsworth. And without further ado, here is the trailer for the 13th Doctor Adventures Ride or Die.
Hey, Sergeant Johnson, what's that?
Where?
Up on the ridge.
The blue box. I don't know.
Whoa! The whole vehicle just vanished.
No, it didn't. That blaze of light was a dimensional rift.
From Big Finish Productions, the 13th Doctor Adventures Ride or Die.
Wait a minute. If that dimensional rift was impossible to predict, how could someone just send you its coordinates?
Yes, of course! Bait for the trap, isn't it? Which I'm obviously swallowing. Hook, line and sinker.
You're seeing this too?
Big mountains, red sky, crazy lightning. Yeah, probably your first alien planet.
Oh, I'm not sure if that's better or worse. Wait a minute. What do you mean, my first alien planet?
The conflict has been raging for almost 300 years. We need something to turn the tide against the enemy.
I don't fight wars. Not anymore. Never again.
You'd rather let people die.
Stow the pacifism, sweetheart. This is war.
Die! Die! Die!
Release me, or die.
I won't respond to threats or coercion, but I will bring your war to an end. I promise you that, because that's always the right thing to do.
Big Finish, for the love of stories.
To ensure true market domination, I must eliminate my rivals.
I see. I'd be very grateful if you didn't immediately murder us.
That was the trailer for the 13th Doctor Adventures Ride or Die, which releases in January 2026. And as we know with Big Finish, that they announce when specifically in the month it releases at the start of that month. So because I'm recording this episode on the 11th of December 2025, I have no idea if it's at the beginning, the middle or the end. It tends to be towards the beginning with the 13th Doctor Adventures, but we never know. So what was I going to say? Yeah, so in the trailer there, it seems a very different story for 13 and Yaz. I was about to say the 13th Doctor and Yaz and just went with the 13, which made no sense. The 13th Doctor and Yaz. Sounding very similar to Season 1's Boom that released last year. Obviously that was a TV story, not an audio one, but it does have that kind of war feel, and we've not really seen the 13th Doctor in a war zone particularly before, so it's going to be an interesting listen. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of the trailer for the 13th Doctor Adventures Ride or Die, and if you're planning to listen to it when it is released at some point in January 2026. Without further ado, I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.